I saw a little meme that was about a time machine. And the first rule for the time machine is never ever set it for 2020.
COVID certainly turned both my personal life and my business world upside down.
Personally, it's just been hard work.
Quite a sort of soul-searching year.
The world stopped for a period and then it decided to start again, and we all had to adapt to what that new world would look like.
COVID is a very challenging time for everybody, but it's a time for us to rethinking, reinventing and regenerate and think about what we can do.
My personal view is that you have to take risks. You're in a situation that doesn't enable you to do anything else because the normal is gone.
The moment I feel too comfortable, I know something's wrong. We need to be in that growth zone permanently, and not just for ourselves, but for everyone around you.
Good people are the #1 success factor in your business.
Also very important this year was to connect with people who were affected, whose families were affected with a lot of discomfort.
Value your time with family and friends, and make sure you get plenty of that quality time, because as we now know, it can be taken away very quickly and it can be out of your control very quickly.
I think never again that all of us should take for granted that things are routine. Every opportunity we get to spend time with our elderly parents, especially now where COVID is just rampant in the US, to not do that again.
You know, it's been challenging, certainly, being a working mum, having to homeschool a 5-year-old who doesn't necessarily respect the fact that you're on a conference call. And also my husband got stuck in the UK for 5 months, so I was unexpectedly a single parent for a period of time as well. But you know what, the reunion was just all that sweeter. And I think, you know, having gone through that crisis together in work and outside of work just makes you stronger, makes you more resilient, and I think it forces you to be a bit more innovative and a bit more agile than perhaps you might have been previously.
Being away from Vietnam for an extensive period of time, I think the Business Executive Network was critical. I think the virtual forums, the online forums were extremely beneficial. It gave me an opportunity to connect with executives in Vietnam, on the ground, getting real-time feedback on what was happening.
The network allowed me to meet with people on a similar level to myself and discuss these issues that made me feel comfortable about what we were doing in our business. I found it invaluable.
Working together at the same time, just the whole network is just amazing. I'm getting to know amazing CEOs or C-levels who are much higher in the knowledge and experience than me, so I'm learning from them a lot.
I am very happy to tap on the wisdoms of the network members, and it will be a very, very good investment for us.
I think that this was a time like many bad times when people do work together. I don't think it was any one person actually, but I think everybody took an attitude of we are in this together.
So it is that, you know, synergistic, symbiotic type of a relationship. We're all there for each other. And I think the scope and diversity of the people that we have really, really helps. And as we get more individuals with slightly different characters in, that diversity grows. And therefore, we have an opportunity to learning what we don't actually know.
I feel incredibly lucky, blessed actually, to have spent the pandemic in Vietnam, a country where the response has been amongst the best of any country in the world.
At the moment, only Vietnam can organize Fashion Week. Nowhere in the world can organize, only in Vietnam we can do that.
You know, the great thing about Vietnam, it is so resilient. You have such optimistic, innovative people here, and I think that next year we'll be able to unleash all of the great stuff that we've been thinking about over the past, 6 to 9 months. So, it's certainly not going to be an easy year next year either. I think there'll be increased competition. And I think suddenly, people are going to be making different decisions than they ever have before. But at the same time, I feel that what we've gone through sets us up really well for a super strong 2021.